It's been more than 5 years since this portion of a Nima storm drain caved in.
The floods wash everything along the gutter, even my husband's car.
With each downpour, further portions are eroded. But this is not the only area with damaged drains. Across the stretch in Asylum Down, homes have been washed away and many others continue to remain on the brink. Nicholas Ama's home is among those on the verge of collapse.
This change of government, the contractor that is doing the drainage, you look at it before the change of government comes. And then when a flood comes, and you can't spoil it again, you can pull it down. Rings, and then you see that it should be flat. It reach sometime our waist. I know about 4 or 5 people where water take them before.
Mr. Ama's son has witnessed the destruction for at least 5 years.
At first, we used to have rooms here. It has washed all the rooms away, causing a lot of damages. The way the gutter was constructed, I think it was a weak gutter, because that's why all the slabs have been broken.
I have come to Achimota, where another storm drain has collapsed.
So this is one of the areas where the storm drain project appears to be in ruins. This huge drain here, according to what residents tell me, has been caving in gradually for the past at least 4 years. And so whenever the rains come, all of this area are simply inundated by flood waters. Not even the media school behind me, the GH Media School, is spared.
GH Media School e Kromo campus no abubu omo blocks ni bi ni ade e man crofo dan ajapade o maye no so nso na ese no.
An engineer and former head of drainage at the Hydrological Service Department, Seth Kujoji, knows why some of these drains deteriorate.
It's all about maintenance. You know, as a country, resources are limited, and so we don't have the money to carry out the maintenance works as should be. It's not too late. Once the drains are structurally sound, we could just mobilize some resources and then go and do some maintenance works. It's not too late. But in some areas, in fact, the drains are so deteriorated that they need to be demolished altogether.
He tells me the drain that runs through the Nima township through the Paloma and Asylum Down areas fall under the Greater Accra Resilient and Integrated Development GARID project.
The Nima drain around the youngsters area, that section has collapsed. It's a structural problem. And also the size of the drain is too small now to convey the flows, resulting in flooding upstream. Then the downstream section, which is beyond Paloma, that section also we have areas that have broken down. In fact, discussions are going on for the youngsters area. But I can tell you for sure that the section going to Asylum Down, those areas which have deteriorated, they are within the GARID scope. As we talk now, the detailed designs are being finalized.
Drainage engineer on the Greater Accra Resilient and Integrated Development Project, GARID, Kwejo Bedu-Kilson, says reconstruction of the entire Achimota drain should begin in September.
We started the process where we would then procure a contractor who would do the actual construction work. And this process normally takes between 4 to 6 months. So we are looking at hopefully by end of September, the actual construction will start. That area, we are doing a new drain from, there's a bridge on the road that leads to Achimota police station, that road, that bridge. Then another one, the other bridge on the end one. So that stretch, the drain between those two bridges, is about 900 meters. That's where the intervention will be. And we are changing the shape of that drain from trapezoidal to rectangular, and we will raise the walls.
But are there any stop gaps?
We won't be able to have any stop gap because we are trying to reconstruct the drain again. During the construction process, we have to displace people who live near the drain. We're looking around 12 to 15 months. Then after, there will be a 1-year period where we'll see to correct any problems for the construction.
For residents of Nima, they may have to wait a while longer, even though some portion of a big storm drain falls under the GARID project.
The drain starts from the Kalkudi Junction, and a previous project constructed a covered drain. So that drain was supposed to come all the way to the circle area. So we will do the part from Paloma down to the circle. Then another project that is coming up, not the guide project, will take care from Paloma all the way into where the first one ended.
Well, for the residents in these areas, they may have to endure the disruptions to their lives with the hope that construction will begin by the scheduled date in September. Till then, it is almost a case of each one for themselves, God for them all. Komla Adum, TV3 News.